The TIM matrix. The TIM matrix focuses on providing teachers or educators with guidance on using technology at 5 different levels of familiarity with technology themselves, and at 5 different levels of complexity with the student's role. So it is a matrix that brings the teacher's role and the student's role. When it comes to the teacher, the matrix is designed with an entry level, adoption level, adaptation, infusion, or transformation. This is somehow similar to the progression with the SAMR model, from the very like, I'm just entering and changing all the way to transforming the educational context. As for the students, it focuses on active learning, collaborative learning, constructive learning, authentic learning, and goal-directed learning, which are all components of student-centered learning. And at the cross between all of these levels for the student and familiarity of the teacher, there comes a spot where teachers can go check different examples and how they can implement it. So you can work on the level of adoption while creating a collaborative learning experience for the students, so on and so forth.
Totally agreed, Rana. And I feel it is more like a visible thinking routine or a reflection practice.
Mhm.
Matrix itself is quite detailed, and like the way they divided the stages and like the different aspects in it, it's really a good reflection practice. I think it's time consuming a little bit to adopt it probably every now and then, but it would be a great practice in a cyclic way. You can make a cycle, measure that integration. Um, I feel like it requires training, definitely. From my perspective as an educator, I feel like this needs some allocated time to sit, reflect, complete that matrix, or probably use goal setting in it, for example, to follow up.
Very good point you're raising. That's why I think it's not as extensively referenced as other other frameworks or tools, but it is quite informative, as you said. And I like that you referenced the goal setting, because in the levels themselves, there is the goal directed, and I always think of myself as a professor or a teacher or whatever. I'm also a learner. So the exercise of using this matrix might be goal directed itself for setting goals for oneself.